Right, eating here, and it's just to say to Deepak, here's our little toast to your brother. So, all the best. Let's play the video that went out on BBC World. 200 million homes on YouTube. Maximise it. Which way is it?
Click online.
And a very warm welcome back to Click Online. Now, Seb is always whinging she doesn't get out and about enough, like the rest of us. So, we decided, because it's winter in London, she should put on a winter coat and gloves and get out there and investigate a new phenomenon called geocaching.
It was new then, in 2001.
Hi everyone.
She looks like she's freezing, bless her.
In London to find out about a new Anaraki activity called geocaching. And geocaching fans think that this is going to be the next big thing. So why don't you judge for yourself? Geocaching started in the US about 18 months ago, and websites haven't been
18 months ago
to support the hobby. Treasure is hidden or cached all over
was
the
in
world
2000.
by enthusiasts who publish the coordinates for the caches they've hidden up on the sites. Enter the location into a global positioning system or GPS device, and you're ready to hunt.
In January last year, 2001, there was only 3,300 caches in the States. Today, in January 2002, there's over 11,000. So that gives you some idea of the growth rate.
I'm here with Robin1, who's a geocaching enthusiast, and he's going to take us through some of these gadgets and tell us exactly what they do. You want to go to geocaching?
Okay, well, these are both GPS units.
Right.
They both guide you to the cache. This one on the left is one of the lower cost units. The one on the right is a little more expensive.
Yeah, that's it.
It's got a compass in it. And basically you put the position of the cache that you're trying to find into the unit, and then it guides you to it. And it tells you, for example, that right now we're 995 metres or so away from it, and also that the direction is out there.
Right. Now, I wonder if we can skip forward here to the important bit where this is where we use the timeline.
Well, anyone who likes
Right, here we are. These are the important guys.
And this is the kind of thing you might end up finding in the cache.
Let's just go back to the start of that.
And when you get there, it's a test. It's infinitely variable. For example, last week I was out at the Cofor and I saw...
Yeah, that squirrel bit June's dad. Yeah, he was in his 80s then.
I wasn't expecting it there.
That's Tony Whale.
So near London. Things like that, you know.
In Wales
that all
now.
adds up to making it good fun.
Right, here we go.
Fortunately, you aren't limited to London in the depths of winter like me. There's even a geocache behind a waterfall in Indonesia, for example.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Ah, it's Sam.
Geocachers only number in the small tens of thousands at the moment, but they hope to ensnare anyone who likes a good stroll.
That's Poppy.
And this is the kind of thing you might end up finding in the cache. The idea is you take something out and put something back. There's more than enough incentive for the younger members of the group. All these people have found the Richmond Park booty. A disposable camera in the cache is considered an absolute must to record that moment of discovery. So there we have it. Our youngest geocacher in the UK has successfully found the treasure. And that's it really. Can I go home now?
She's cold. I'm smoking fags, she's cold. I go home now.
Yeah.
Stories making the rounds on the internet this week.
Right, that was that. And this is
This is what we're going to use for...
this is training on our front lawn.
Right, doesn't matter if you don't know what it's called, and this will help us find...
So we did this probably a month or two before the actual thing was filmed up in Richmond Park.
Look, over here, look.
So when was this done?
Eh? This is training Sam here how to use the GPS to find about
What's inside it?
2000, I think. Might have been
I can
2001.
tell by the car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'd hid the geocache near where the oak tree is now, and I think you'll find the oak tree is almost non-existent then.
Okay, come and have a look, see what we got in there. Now, the game, the important part of the game, Sam, is to find these boxes, okay? And this little thing helps us find them. This GPS thing helps us find them. And when we found a box, you can take one of anything you like from the box to keep, okay?
Motivation is finding things.
But you get to keep whatever you like. You can't keep everything, just whatever you think's best.
Choose one thing.
Now, what thing do you like? Or do you like both of those? Hmm? Yeah, choose what you fancy. One thing. You can't have all the Coke.
You can't have all of it.
Exactly.
Well, that's all right. It's just that Mummy has to put 3 things back, right? So put those over there near the umbrellas. Put those near the truck.
I'm looking for the bit. I'm about to skip forward here. Come on, let's get to the chase. There's the time thing, and
I can see it from.
yeah.
I'll turn it.
Oh, here you go. Oh, there's loads of training stuff here. Here he is. He's just finding the geocache. I just want to see how big our oak tree is, because we're finished on that.
That points to where
Right.
the treasure is. Now, you see if you can follow
Well, that's enough of that. So that was a long time ago. You can work it out yourself, but I'm guessing over 20 years ago, certainly. And of course, haven't completely lost an interest in GPS, used for other purposes like robot boats. But when Sam found that geocache, when he was being trained before he appeared on world television, it was hidden just in there. And if the oak tree was there then, it was a lot smaller than it is now. And it just so happens that Robin's Corner, that was used for early testing of GPS while the system was still being deployed, has on that little picture that same video of Sam taking a photo with a camera he found in the cache. So I reckon that'll have to do. While we've been doing other things inside, like checking Val's flight, Paul's been working on the water squirter, and the only problem with it is it's probably going to trigger as soon as I go anywhere near it. Oh, I was hoping that was going to trigger there.
No, turn the water off.
Oh, he turned the water off. It was turned on the water. So, well, it's working. Brilliant. Just needs adjusting, doesn't it? Oh, that's the other one going, yeah. Oh, this is pretty good.
Oh no, they all work.
Yeah, fantastic.
I just need to point
We can test it on June.
I mean, he'll go and all.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that one's been the same. We don't touch that one. It's that one's got to be adjusted now. So let you go on with that.
Right, how do I adjust the height?
Right, Paul's plumbed this all in. He's got that. He's got them working. And obviously, if we do that, it does that. And there's an adjustment here. Right, and I think it's like that probably. Oh, that's even better if you want to get somebody coming down the drive. So you must turn it the other way. Nearly got June there. Typical of this guy. Right, rather than one job at a time, one job at a time, mate.
Shut up, you.
This one, right, that, we adjusted it, and that adjustment there enables you to decide whether it's wide spray or directed spray. So we sort that first, and then you can sort this damn thing.
No, I'm gonna have to, you've got a spare one of these.
No, we don't need a spare one.
No,
They don't.
you do.
Shut up.
That's leaking.
not much more than half a minute ago. Paul lit the chimney here. It's amazing how it lights up, you know, wood. What's it? Well, they call it kiln dried wood, isn't it?
Yeah, it is kiln dried.
You don't need to use stuff like paraffin or anything on it. And in no time at all, it's going up. Lovely. I've switched the telly on. And there's a PC connected to it, so we'll try that out. So we've managed to select the PC from Malaysia, £70 worth. So we've got the website, look at things like the press page, and we can scroll down that if there's anything in particular we're interested in, whatever the subject is. Okay. That includes difficult subjects like wars that have never really stopped. So anybody interested in geocaching can go to the geocaching page, and there it comes up according to what you're interested in, including Dave Olmo, who started it all back in 2000. Spent a lot of time trying to find which website is the best to do it on, but it works.
Bell should be.
Right, that's Bell's flight coming in, and it's working on your app, coming over Canada now. And what's the name of the app?
Flight Radar 24.
Right, that's working fine. Lovely. Okay, thank you, people. Thank you. Well, that worked, didn't it? It's called Flight Radar 24, working perfectly on a tablet. That's working pretty good as well. Right, we'll try for that. Just googled Flight Radar 24 and the flight number, and there we go, live flights. June's tablet was able to find the flight, match it up geographically, and that's the flight there. That's Air Canada 857 on its way to Toronto. And that coughing in the background is our friend Paul.
Smokes too much.
Time to get back to Chobham then.
See you later. See you later.
Night night, Snoopy.
It's got a little light on it.
Right, now this car, most people don't know, it looks like an old car, but in fact, it's completely automatic. I just press a button and it drives there. So that's it. Mustn't forget that event. You've had a very hard day, haven't you? Yes. I've had a very hard day as well.
4 apiece. Where is this turning next?